How you doing? Simpleuntruths, we're back here. Yak at you a little bit more. Today we're going to discuss intermittent fasting. And is it a diet or is it a lifestyle? Let's get into that right now. I searched the internet. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Google. I hit all the SEOs. I'm trying to search out the information just like everybody else. And I see a lot of stuff out there. And the thing that I see that's probably set me off more than anything else lately is people discussing these diet fads. And I think I discussed some of that in the last video. If you didn't get a chance to check that out, it's whether or not you can lose 30 pounds in 30 days. Check that video out. It's in there as well. But what I want to talk about today is intermittent fasting and whether or not it's a diet or not. Because what I see out there is I see a lot of people out there on the internet using intermittent fasting as a diet, as opposed to a fat burning tool, which it is. And I don't have a major problem with that. I have a slight problem with that. Maybe it's just the American way. I mean, yeah, you can build a house with an adjustable wrench. You could use a nail gun too, but you can get it done. And it can work. It can be you can have an outcome that you expect. So just because it's a tool for one thing doesn't mean that we don't use it for something else. That's what we do in the American society. Heck, that's what we do on the globe. That's just the way the world works. So let's just get right into it. The biggest problem that I have, that I see with people that are doing intermittent fasting, is that they treat it as a diet, and it's not. Okay, I see it tied time and time again to this ketogenic diet fad that's going around right now, that is not a sustainable diet. It's not a sustainable diet for the rest of your life. And you can go ahead and give it a shot, but you're going to still need some other nutrients. You're going to have to fill in those gaps. Plus, the high fats over a long period of time on your body is not good for you cardiovascularly, and it will lead to other things. So I want to throw that out there right now. But intermittent fasting is just really a way to eat. It's a tool, it's a mechanism to do a couple of things, okay? First off, the first thing that is really good for is it's really great for clearing up your skin, okay? It's a repair situation. And the reason why it is that way is this. Most people don't eat while they're sleeping. And what that means is this. You go to bed at night. Say you go to bed at midnight, you get up at 8. There's an 8-hour period of time right there where you've been fasting. And ironically, when you get up in the morning, what's the first meal of the day called? Break fast. It's not an accident that happened. It's a fact, okay? You're breaking your fast. The moment you have something to eat, you're going to break your fast. So what I see is a lot of people, specifically on YouTube, putting videos out there talking about intermittent fasting like it's a diet, like it's a fad diet. Well, I wanted to lose a lot of weight. Well, why would you do that? Because what you're missing is this. If you go into a caloric deficit, you're on a ketogenic diet, and you start intermittent fasting, you're going to lose weight. Now, everybody's going, well, yeah, we know that. No. You're not losing weight because you're on a ketogenic diet. You're not losing weight because you're intermittent fasting. You're losing weight because you're eating a caloric deficit. And what have we proven before? If you eat in a caloric deficit, you will lose weight. So all the rest of that crap tied to that train is unnecessary. It doesn't need to be there. And you don't need to go through that. So you're high-fatting yourself and carbing yourself to death, and you don't even realize it. So it's not a life-sustainable situation. Ketosis is not. So I talk about that all the time. I'm going to continue to talk about that. That's something that you do for a short period of time if you've got some ailments. I'm not going to get into that now because this video isn't about that. This video is about intermittent fasting, and that is a lifestyle. That is not a diet. So breakfast. Let's talk about breakfast. Let's talk about breaking that fast. The other thing that I see is that people are saying, well, I like to have my coffee, I like to have my tea, and I like to have cream in it, and I like to put in a little bit of sugar. I know if I don't go over 50 calories that I'm not going to break my fast. You are breaking your fast. The moment you put anything in your body other than water, you're breaking your fast. You can't have stevia. You can't have stevia. You can't have any of the other unnatural sweeteners either because they're chemicals. They will break your fast. Your body can handle H2O. Any time of the day, it can handle H2O. It's not going to affect your insulin level. But the moment you put some calories into your stomach, fat burning shuts off immediately. Immediately. So you're basically wasting the whole point of the fast. You're supposed to be up for at least 3 to 4 hours after you rise in the morning and not eat anything. During that period of time, man, your HGH levels are through the roof. They are working overtime and they're burning nothing but fat. And during that period of time, mind you, it's not burning up any muscle. It's not eating through muscle to give you energy. That's the whole point of an intermittent fast, is so that you're burning fat, not muscle. That's the whole point. So if you treat it like a diet, you probably will be successful for a period of time until you go off of that diet, and then you're right back to where you started before. I don't like to see people on the merry-go-round. I don't like to see folks going up and down on a roller coaster. That is not a fun and exciting lifestyle, okay? It's just not. So I want to get that point across to you right now. Do not treat intermittent fasting as a diet. It is a life choice. It is a way to go ahead and live out the rest of your life, and for a long time, not eating high fats and a lot of carbs, and then by the time you're 80, if you're lucky enough to live long enough, if a stroke hasn't killed you or high blood pressure hasn't wiped you out already. So I don't want you to get into trouble doing these fad diets. I don't want you dropping dead. I want people on this planet that are here to take care of themselves and here to do something with their life, and for some other people that are here, because that's what it's all about. So, in conclusion, what did we learn today? All right. What we've learned, hopefully, is that an intermittent fast is not a diet. It is a lifestyle choice. And it's something you can do for the rest of your life. Not for a short period of time and then go back to something else. This is a lifestyle choice. And what does intermittent fasting do? What is it good for? Is it good for losing weight? Well, a side effect of intermittent fasting will be some weight loss. But if you continue to lose weight, the issue there is that you're probably not getting enough calories. That means you're in a caloric deficit, and you're going to continue to lose weight until you level off somewhere. You don't want that to happen. What you want to do is you want to burn fat, not lose weight. That's the issue. So intermittent fasting is for burning fat. It is a tool for that, nothing more. You can use it with other things, but like I said in the last video, do one thing at a time. Don't complicate your life with trying to do too many things at the same time, because you know the end result is going to be, it's just not going to be what you expect. So intermittent fasting is a tool to burn fat, period. You can use diets with it, but I don't suggest that. I don't suggest a diet at all. I mean, basically, you should be able to control your own meal plan without having to use any tricks. So by having control over your meal plan, then you're not going to be having these weird cravings. But I will get into times and how long you should fast and how many meals you should have a day, but I really wanted to put this information out here right now. And that's why this video is called Intermittent Fasting Diet. That's not clickbait. I did that for a reason, because I see too many people out here on YouTube specifically putting this stuff up here and then tying it to these diets. It's got nothing to do with that stuff, okay? So, if you have any comments, if you disagree with what I just said, go ahead and put them down there in the comments section. Make sure you hit the subscribe now button too. You can get the next update and the next video that I drop here on YouTube, and be notified if you hit that bell button as well. So, I wish you all well. I'm having fun doing these videos, I'm not going to lie. And we'll cover a whole lot more subjects as we move forward. I believe this is going to be number 5 out of the 12 vlog series that I'm going to do here. So I'm really looking forward to the next 7 videos that I've got coming up. So you guys take care. Like I said, hit the notifications, hit the subscribe now button right there, and we'll see you soon. All right, we are on Instagram, Simpleuntruths at Instagram, and Simpleuntruths on Twitter. We'll see you next time. Be cool.